Say Ram. Neither the molecular structure of a rice grain nor the stars in the galaxy can be observed with naked eyes. We need technology and instrument for it. Similarly, the subtle attributes of life cannot be understood with an unsharpened intelligence. We need to work on our mind and intellect. We have given way too much importance to learning this world's functioning. But we have ignored to learn how our own life, this body, this mind functions. And this is exactly the reason for our unhappy existence. You have questions, you are seeking answers, you want to know about what's going on with you. You are confused. You ask how Ramayana and Bhakti of Sri Ram can give solutions. You and me are crushed under the burden of our own ideas and thoughts. We doubt the existence of supreme intelligence and we are skeptical. We cannot trust anyone and we want to escape from our present to a beautiful tomorrow, but we are just not able to do it. We think that life has not given us any choice and so life is suffocating. But there is one choice we are totally free to make, right now, right here, without needing anybody's consent. And that choice is Ramayana. Freeze your doubts now. Believe that just by investing a little of you in Lord Sri Ram, you will find solutions to the most complicated life situations. Ramayana is life's therapy and Ramayana is life's gymnasium. If for thousands of years millions have trusted Ramayana and have found success, then you can too. You are no ordinary, for you have been chosen to sail in this ocean of Sri Ram Bhakti. Say Ram. Princess Sita's father, King Janaka, had organized the bow challenge and announced that the winner would get the hand of Princess Sita as his bride. Thousands of contenders from all over the country had arrived to Mithila to participate in this challenge. That day, after seeing Sita at Pushpavatika, the two brothers Ram-Laxman returned back to their guest house. Prince Ram could not sleep the whole night. He was love-struck for the first time and spent the entire night engrossed in Sita-ji's thoughts. Realizing the sentiments, Lakshmanji spoke to his brother not to have any doubts. The bow is like the darkness of the night and the contenders are like dim-lit stars. And these dim-lit stars can merely flicker but cannot remove the darkness. Therefore, they will never win the challenge. They will show off and boast of their strength, but are no comparison to the eternal shining sun that is Lord Ram. It is Ram who must end the long darkness of night, that is break the bow and spread light. When the sun shines, the stars vanish. That is, the contenders will know their place. Laxman foretells that only Lord Ram will win the challenge. He and only he will get the hand of Princess Sita. The other contenders were boasting about their strength and were already declaring themselves as the winner. Laxman knew that there is always a segment which, despite of not being extraordinary, pretend to be one. Though they have nothing special, yet they boast about themselves at every possible opportunity. Lost in their self-obsessed thoughts, they try to undermine others. Their sole objective is to influence people and to create a gang of sycophants who follow them to fulfill their own ulterior purposes. All a selfish mind wants is yog and shame, that is, to attain what it doesn't have and to protect what it has. Say Ram. By declaring this truth, that day Laxman removes the doubts of those who are unsure about self-capabilities and in the power of Lord Ram. People with lesser intelligence, weaker will and selfish thoughts get attracted to the boastful fake leaders very easily. These hopeless followers form the class of sycophants. Even today, this kind of persons constitute the majority portion of the human population on this earth. Sycophants usually suffer from low self-esteem and hence they desire to find recognition by building connections with stronger personalities. Then there are seekers who are sincerely seeking divine intervention. They are unimpressed by the ridiculousness of the fake leaders and their gang of sycophants. Seekers are essentially those individuals who are experiencing emptiness in life. Things that generally offer satisfaction to the masses don't appeal to them. They do not get impressed by the boastful portrayals of fake ones. Seekers are neither entirely worldly nor totally settled in spirituality. They live in a twilight zone. Confused, they sometimes experience immense joy, while at other times suffer from intense pain. They are in the middle of awakening, in the middle of illusion and truth. Ordinary worldly solutions for happiness are not something they crave for. They are like flowers of lotus dwelling in the dirty and muddy waters, yet staying untouched by the filth. Seekers live with a hope that one day there will be sunrise that will eradicate the darkness and bring light. Seekers find peace and happiness only when they had placed their faith in totality, in Lord Ram, in Supreme Ram. They don't seek anything else from life. Laxmanji therefore is requesting Lord Ram to become the sun and give happiness to these same seekers. Everyone encounters challenging and tough situations in life, and we need to handle it by ourselves. But we must not forget the grace of Lord Ram. The intelligence which is governing each and every life, it is only God Ram who can ensure permanent peace for these seekers. Say Ram. Now next day, later in the morning, the two royal brothers went to the bow challenge ceremony in the arena with sage Vishwamitra. News of their arrival spread like wildfire in the city. Men, women, kids and seniors, leaving their task in hand, rushed to see the bow challenge action. The citizens of Janakpur, the true seekers, were hoping that their darkness of life would end. Something in them was utterly convinced that Lord Ram is the sun they had been waiting for all their lives. And today, as soon as the bow would be broken, there would be sunrise. And in its light, the agony of the long dark night would end. But the fake sycophants have compromised with the darkness. They are hopeless and helpless and unable to put their faith in the right place. They wear masks of arrogance and cleverness to hide their inner pain. And they are doubting the divinity of Lord Ram. Seekers have tolerated the foolishness of sycophants very patiently. But sun rose then, and the sun rises even today. And in that divine sunlight, the emptiness of life ends. But the question is, for once, will we put our faith in Lord Ram and attain peace? Choice is ours. Say Ram.